everybody, it's Bucky with Top Dollar Home Offer. We buy houses Tulsa, and we help homeowners who say, I need to sell my house fast. So we've been talking about a series called Breaking Debt, and there's so many different things that go into that, and that's why we wanted to shoot a whole series of videos to help you not only with the mindset, the spiritual mindset, getting that right on the inside, knowing how to have that right compass to take you in the right direction. But we also want to give you the technical side, how to fundamentally pull those two together and how to get you on that path back out of debt, back out of, living like in a bad situation, right? I mean, we feel for you. I've been through it myself and I've dug myself out, and you can do it too. That's the cool thing about the debt that you're in, or if you're in a financial crisis. These lenders out there can only get you so far into debt, right? And then nobody will give you any more debt to take on or loan you any more money. So the cool thing about that is within 2 years you can be free, right? Unchained. Do not be the slave to the lender anymore. So today we're going to talk about you are in debt, right? So here is your debt. And we're going to talk about how to pay this debt off. Okay, so we're going to draw a little chart here. And we're going to have columns. These are called columns, these are rows. So on this debt chart, what we're going to do is we're going to list out our debts, right? And I love Google Sheets. It makes it so easy to do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to have several columns here. So the first one is going to be the name, right? The name of the debt. So you went through the budget form, you picked out all the items, you said, hey, these are the items that I owe money to. Okay, so we need the debt. And you can put this one here, so people go back and forth. So you can put your interest rate, right? I don't really care about that, but it may be something that you want to consider. So then the next column we want to put in is the amount owed, right? And then the next column we want to put in the minimum payment, right? So whatever your payment is. Okay, so when I said minimum, that could be for credit cards, because we need to establish that. So after this is going to give us a column here to total, right? And this is going to allow us to apply something very cool here, okay? So Dave Ramsey is awesome on debt, right? He talks about how to get out of debt, how to like scrunch down and just bear down and get gazelle intense, Dave talks about. We do that same kind of application to the way we market and we buy houses, Tulsa. We help homeowners with that intensity, right? We're running for, to help as many people as we can. That's how we buy houses. So what does that have to do with debt? Okay, so in order to pay off debt, you need to know, how bad you're in. So on this spreadsheet that you can download on our website, it'll have your total debt down here, right? And I would be surprised if this total debt isn't more than 4 times your income, right? So your annual income. So let's say you made $100,000. I would say you're within $400,000 or less of debt. Or let's say your debt was $50,000, or you made $50,000. I bet you don't have more than $200,000 in debt. So what does all that mean? Well, it means you've got great news. You can pay this off quicker than you expect. That's where it goes back to the budget. So we need to name our debt, and there are 2 philosophies out there. One is pay off the highest interest rate first, right? Or the second philosophy is pay off the lowest amount owed, right? Which creates momentum. In the end, my best recommendation is to do what Dave says, is to pay off the lowest amount first, because it creates success for you, right? If you have a high interest rate credit card, and let's say you owe $10,000, right? on a credit card that was 20% interest, right? And you had let's say a $2,000 auto loan that had 5% interest rate. And then you had another credit card that was $500 that had a 14% interest rate. So what Dave says is to start paying these off from lowest to highest. What a lot of people say is to put these in order and pay off the highest interest rate first. Okay. The problem with paying the highest interest rate off first is a lot of people give up before they get there, right? And the reason why I'm saying that, you may only have, let's say, $100 a month to apply to debt, right? So you did your budget and you've crunched your numbers and you've really looked at all your spending, and all you can cut away is $100 a month, okay? If you were going to pay this in lowest to highest order, you could have this debt paid off in 5 months, right? Okay. Opposed to this debt paid off in many more months, right? So it's going to take you, I don't know, what's 100? So 10, yeah. 10's 1,000, so it's going to take you 10 times 10, 100 months, right? That's a long time. You're going to give up before you get there, okay? And this is applying more than above and beyond what your current debt payment is, right? So let's say on this debt you owed $300 a month. This one you owed $50. So what happens here is you're going to give up by the time you pay this $10,000, right? That's a long time to wait. Human nature wants instant gratification as fast as possible. That's what got you into debt, okay? So what does this have to do with We Buy Houses Tulsa? Well, if you can change your mindset, we can help you out of your house and give you money to start paying off debt. And this will show you how to apply that quickly and to get you right back on the fast track to prosperity. All right, we want to help you besides just buying your house. So, kind of recapping here, would you rather wait 100 months to get your first debt paid off or 5? Okay, and this is just applying if you only had $100 a month. Okay, so let's look at this. If you did this philosophy, okay, on this next video, we're going to talk about listing these debts. So we're going to list the debts from lowest amount owed, and then we're going to compare it to highest interest rate, right? And we're going to talk about these scenarios in real world examples. That way you can see which one you would want to choose and why, okay? So on our next video, we're going to list out 3 different debts, and we're going to put them in this order and talk about how you're going to apply that and the effect that can have in the longevity of that, okay? So stay tuned for our next video. Remember, We Buy Houses Tulsa, and if you're a homeowner that says, I need to sell my house fast, give us a call, 918-212-5442. We've helped homeowners in all different types of situations, whether you're facing divorce, lost income, maybe big medical bills. It doesn't matter. We're here to help. The first thing that we always do is we show you what your value of your property is worth and what it could be worth. That way you don't get a lowball offer from somebody preying on you. You've already been preyed on enough and accumulated all this debt. So the last thing we want to do is take something away that you actually have value in. We want to give you what your home's worth and top dollar for that. So We Buy Houses, we give you a fair offer. We show you exactly how we came up with it. We want to help you out of your situation. And if you have other questions, feel free to look us up on our website, topdollarhomeoffer.com. And you guys have a good rest of the day.